loves, welcome into the channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope this message found you doing great, you guys. It has most certainly not found you by mistake, so I hope it finds you guys doing absolutely amazing. And let's get into it. So this will be Monday's read. Happy Monday for you guys. All right. Today is Friday that I'm recording these reads, so let's get her done. Okay. I got time today. Okay, I got time today, y'all. Shout out to Moneybag Yo. Okay, I looked at my wrist. I got time today. Okay, the realm of the underworld is what we're going to talk about, y'all. I'm getting us some Paul Santos lit up, and I'm not going to pull any cards off camera for this read, you guys. I'm just going to read my notes straight up and bring y'all this energy. Okay. So we're going to be talking about the realm of the underworld. All right. We already talked about the realm of the court. Okay. So that aired from Monday to Sunday. All right. For the Friday's read, Mother Isis message and ancestor messages. So check those out. Y'all, thank you. We are getting closer, you guys. Just as I clicked off from the ancestor message, I noticed we have 978 subscribers. Thank you, you guys. We're getting that much closer to the dream, okay, to the goal, rather, of 1,000 subscribers, okay? Thank you to each and every one of you all that have contributed to the channel in any way, you guys. Thank you for your donations, your likes, your shares, your tips, your everything, okay? Subscribes. And any love that you guys have sent me or my channel, okay? Thank you so much, okay? All right, so let's get it. This realm of the underworld is actually ruled by the earth element, okay? So it's Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energies, all right? So with this realm is actually tied to the south aura of God, okay, which is our earth star chakra, if we're talking chakras, and is associated with the red orb of light, okay? So if you guys have seen the red orb of light, that orb belongs to Archangel Uriel, which is tied to and associated with the giants, okay? The extraterrestrial line of giants, okay? So the giants are the ones who rule the underworld as this earth element, as this south aura of God, okay? And in the realm of the underworld, you guys, the spiritual jail is located there. The Heartwang station and ceremony takes place and is located there. The Lake of Fire is also located there, or Lake of Purification, depending on how you want to look at it. All right. And the full moon energy is very pertinent to this space. Okay. So you guys, if you have not already watched the Awakening video or the video done by me titled Sacred Knowledge of the 13 Realms, I would advise that you guys start there and then jump off into these reads that I'll be doing for the next few days, okay? As I bring you guys the knowledge of these 13 realms as God has revealed them and allowed me to experience through him, okay? So this energy, you guys, that I'm bringing y'all, this is real life. Like, I'm giving y'all like firsthand knowledge here based off of what I've experienced in each one of these rooms, as I'm not just talking about a place or places that I have not been. I'm telling you guys about these rooms that very much do exist. And yeah, I'm telling y'all what goes down in these realms, okay? Along with receiving the messages and downloads from God, okay, as well, to tell you guys, because I didn't just think about this myself. God was talking to me. He brought all this to me. So I'm bringing all of this to you. 444 energy, okay, very significant. Okay, so anyway, the full moon is very significant to this realm because it's considered the release date, okay? or judgment date, depending on your guys' situation or the person's situation, and the heart weigh-in results. So I've told you guys that I've been in meditation and been a part of several heart weighings, ones of my own, and being there to witness the heart weigh-ins of others. Okay, as in a past life that still runs parallel to this realm, because this still happens. Okay, this is not like this was a thing in the past. Nah, this still happens right now in this day and age, just in a different reality or a different realm. Okay, or a different dimension, however you guys want to connect with this space. But this still occurs. And so in this space, the underworld realm, this is where it all happens at. Okay, so depending on the outcomes, the underworld realm determines what goes on. Okay, but this is where the action happens. Okay, you guys. All right, so once you guys have been sent to the underworld, if you guys have ever been sent to spiritual court or the realm of court or the spiritual jail energy, for any type of violations in the spiritual realm, this is where you guys have been sent to after court. Okay, and it's like once you guys have been sent to the underworld, you guys are actually given a chance to repent or be proven innocent. So say you went to spiritual court or the realm of court and you were found guilty. You were hauled off by the bailiff. Then you were taken to the underworld realm where the jail is located, or where your heart is going to be weighed, just depending on the offense or whatever it is that God commands to happen in this space. Okay. But you guys are given the chance in the underworld realm upon entry to prove your innocence. Okay, so if someone falsely accuses you, okay, and the courts find you guilty, or they just take the word of the accuser, and then you're sent to spiritual jail, before you're actually locked up in spiritual jail or in what's called the dungeon, okay, or thrown into the lake of fire, then you are actually given a chance to repent. Okay, so if we're talking the full moon energy, we're talking surrender, we're talking release, we're talking forgive others and forgive yourself. Okay, those are things that should happen within the time of the full moon. Okay, so if you're sent there and it's prior to the full moon, then you'll have to wait for the full moon, reside there, wait there, hang on in there until the full moon occurs, where you can be proven innocent, or whether you can, admit your guilt or fault, and then be forgiven and be removed from the realm of the underworld. Okay. So if you guys are ever sent to the underworld realm, or you've been sent to spiritual jail, or you've attended spiritual court, then you have this option to repent. But repenting, it's going to require that you be cleansed, okay, by the fire. So no matter what, the only way out of that space is by way of the fire. Okay. What needs to be released or is agreed to be surrendered will fall away or be burned out by the flames. Okay. So it's this, I've seen this happen, y'all. I've even had to get thrown in the fire. You know what I'm saying? So you know how they be like, I've been to hell and back, or I've been through the fire. Okay. Who sings that song? Through the fire. Through the for a chance to be with you, I gladly risk it all. Who is that? I can't think of her name, but shout out to that artist that sings that song. Is it Shaka Khan? Anyway, through the fire. You have to go, okay? You would have to go through the fire to be released, removed, forgiven, if you choose to repent, okay? Now, those who refuse or are repeat offenders, they're actually locked up, like I said, in a dungeon or this like jail cell that is in the underworld, okay? And again, I've seen this stuff, y'all, okay? So they're locked up or put into this dungeon or cell until they actually decide to surrender or repent. So you're still given several chances to like get it right. Okay. God, he's a merciful God. He allows you to like get it together. Like, okay, you messed up. All right. Come on, you got to go to jail, spiritual, whatever. You go in there, and then it's like you sit down, you're in timeout for a while. That's that hangman energy. So when you guys see that hangman card, them folks be in spiritual jail. They be in the underworld, in the dungeon. Okay. Or, okay. All right. Now I'm hearing Nicki Minaj, dungeon, like a dungeon dragon. Okay. I don't know. Take it as a residence. Shout out to you, Nicki. But it's a vibe though. Okay. My right ear is ringing. Okay. So, be sure you guys are paying attention to what's going on around you. Maybe the hangman energy card is coming out on this day. But either way, it's a vibe when you guys have seen this. Okay. In tarot readings, this is what it means. Okay. These people be in the spiritual realm. They be locked up for real. Okay. All right. Until they get a change of perspective or change of heart, or they repent, or they forgive, or they release whatever it is that is causing confusion or conflict or unrest. Okay. Now, those who enjoy spiritual jail, because y'all, there are some. Now, these would be like the dark entities, those cards that come out in the reverse, like the magician in the reverse, or my card that has the angel and the witch on it, if the witch is coming up, or if it's just a dark energy like a high priestess in the reverse, someone who practices the dark arts to bring harm or to harvest energy or conjure energies to go after people and things like that, people who are doing spiritual attacks, things like that. People who don't mind being in spiritual jail because that's where they feel safe and secure. They're not used to being free, spiritually speaking. They actually become employed as decoys or agents. These are the ones that we consider to be wolves in sheep clothing, okay? And they are supposedly only allowed to torment or torture the spiritually dead, death, or unaware. Okay? So I'm going to say that again. There are those who are upside down. They enjoy being in the hangman energy. They play in that energy. They find peace in that energy. They find confidence in that energy. Okay? They're supported in that space by others who are also in that energy. They could be coming up in the reverse high priestess, reverse magician, okay? Or in the witch energy, like dark witch energy. These people enjoy spiritual jail, okay? That is their playground. You know how they say the devil's playground? That's their playground, okay? If they don't want to come up out of there, they don't want to repent, they don't want to surrender, they don't want to forgive, okay? They harbor those energies. They nurture or feed those energies. Then they can stay in there by choice, and they become what's called employed, okay, as a decoy or agent, also known as AKA wolves in sheep clothing, okay? And they're only allowed to torment or torture the spiritually dead, death, or unaware, okay? So they get to play around with people who don't know what's going on, okay? That they are like recruits for that energy. That's how it was shown to me, okay? That's all I know it sounds weird, y'all, but I'm telling y'all some truth here. And how they say the truth hurts, or the truth may be hard to digest. I get it, okay? But I'm just telling you guys what I know to be true, all right? Now, those who are falsely accused also await trial or court, or if they're, those who have been falsely accused, or also are awaiting trial, okay, or court, they will be in what's called a holding cell, okay, or like a holding space. It's also the hangman in the reverse energy, or hangman energy, excuse me, not in the reverse, the hangman energy upright. But they'll be in this space, okay, and they wait in this room as well. Okay, so they're held in the underworld, all right. They wait in this space until the heart weigh-in, which occurs during the next new moon, okay, during the next new moon. So you get released with the full moon, okay, and the heart weigh-ins occur around the new moon. So you could potentially go into the underworld, say right before a new moon, and potentially have to wait there to become freed all the way to the next full moon. Okay, but you can get your heart weighed and get your name cleared by the new moon. Okay, I know that sounds weird. Some of y'all gonna have to run it back like, what? And that's cool. All right. But anyway, this realm can also be referred to as the realm of law and order. Okay, so like this is the realm of law and order, the underworld realm, where the heart weighing station and ceremonies take place, where spiritual jail and holding cells are located, and where the lake of fire is, where you can repent, or you can be forced into the lake of fire for cleansing, purification, things like that. Okay, so that you can try to get it right, get a clean slate, and start over. Okay, now all of that requires you to release what it is you're being called to release, whether it is a behavior, a person, or place, or a thing. Okay, so this is the vibe for the underworld realm. I hope that you guys understood it, and yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you. Yep. And yep, I told y'all all I have for this room. So we'll be jumping into the next room on Tuesday, which will be the realm of God's garden. Complete opposite energy from the underworld energy, but we'll jump into that on Tuesday. Y'all, this has been your read for Monday. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, my loves.